I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Dimitri Bivol, 174 pounds. He's 6 foot tall even. It's Dimitri Bivol. Here's the man who took the boxing world by storm in 2022. He won the Fighter of the Year thanks in large part to his dominating win over Canelo Alvarez in Las Vegas. Bugsy Malone. This bout, lots of hype as they will fight. And there's the bell for round one. Good job defending the jab. No rest for the weary. Jab to the body. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These two gladiators going at it in the outdoors.
These fights are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
Oh, he took that jab well. Swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's gonna happen?
Wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The jab just got blocked. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Does well to block that left jab. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. That bell could not have worked all the way through pain. And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they... Did you see that? A chance to make history. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take... Hold that thought! Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Think of holding on here for a minute. can't score with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that jab. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Can't find a home with that jab. Caught him. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? Lucky that hook didn't score. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Hook was off target. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. This may do it. And Bugsy Malone goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Malone in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
Take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
And there's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook's blocked. Nice counter. There's a scoring blow. Counter shot lands. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Bevo now, stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Well done with that counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose the...
Good work. And don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your deep.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. There we go again. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you...
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Get out there and win the round.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. Dimitri Bivol now. He's in some trouble. He's got to find a way out. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
There's a counter shot. It's bombs away. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense with that left jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Has to be careful for that and there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Bevo in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
It was a bad, great
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Incredible work rate. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Beautiful counter punch. That's another scoring shot. That right hook catching air. That uppercut can't get through. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. The straight right just misses. Can't find a home for that jab. That jab. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? This fight will continue. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
I like that. I'm happy.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're way better.
You set him up and you take him out. But he's ready to go. He's go.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.